Boop, boop. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. And this one is live. And the reason it's live will come soon. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships group stage. This is week 2. Week 2, baby. Thank you for the follow, Pulpito. I'm going to just talk in this radio voice for the rest of this. We have Mr. Jimothy Fantastico and his Necromantic Horror against Mr. Crystal Chunter Hunter with his rats. Jim drew his first game after deciding to just stand in one place for an entire half and not try and score. Whereas Crystal won his first game after deciding to roll much better dice than his opponent. That puts Jimothy under the gun here. Jim with the instant anti-blitz setup. Let's fucking go. Full and complete goage. This could be a flat shape, couldn't it? It doesn't need to be a chevron here. Okay, now it's a chevron. Strip ball gutter actually doing something in this matchup. I mean, probably just failing a dodge and dying, but doing something, existing. There will be a lot of thinking time. It's live. Oh, interesting follow there. Gives him a bit of a problem here, doesn't it? Because he can't block out now. Feels like that means that's the blitz. Got himself in a bit of trouble there with that 75. Bit of a weak spot now. Thank you for the follow, guys. Does go for the 1 in 81. Fills this gap. I don't know where the blitz is going to be then. Who are we blitzing in that case? We are blitzing him, but if this is a 1 in 9, it's still rough. It isn't. But it's no removals. No rat removals. We do bring back with the lovely double screen. And not on the ball as well, like behind the ball. That's not really Jimothy's doing. This is where the ball landed. But we'll pretend that he would have done this anyway because it's the right thing to do. For Penguin Academy, people, don't stand on the ball when you're going to pick up the ball. It's a weird thing that people do. Your screen is just as good there. And if you fail the pickup, it can't bounce through the guy you've stood on the ball. Hello, Nathan. I have been digging into these leaks, even wondering if 4chan, if anything coming down to some elite skills. Yes, There is a source for this. I've got a Discord. Someone's probably posted them in there. 3 have been confirmed with photographs, and 1 has been confirmed by someone who has the book and not a photograph. So it is block, dodge, guard, and mighty blow. The only one we haven't actually seen on a page is guard, but we have confirmed block, dodge, and mighty blow as elite. Also, as you've been to 4chan, you'll excuse if we don't shake hands. I don't believe it is, though. I mean, lots of things should, right? Leader is obviously an amazing skill. This is a Roger Blitz, right? This has to be a Roger Blitz, yes. Let's get the pow. Instant dead fleshy into Sad Jim. Oh, close. Stunned fleshy with an 11, so he did have mighty blow. Bit late. So this is the thing, right? He's got the advantage now from that. But now he's going to try and make the advantage do something. Even though it's a bit late because he's moved about half his team. Like, he could quite easily have gone all in here and touched everyone. And of course he does a 1 in 9 because it's crystal. Nothing will ever matter. He will just roll dice forever. It wasn't so much an assist. He needed to cancel the frenzy hit, right, GC? Because otherwise there was a ghoul behind the fleshy, so it was 2 into 1 if he didn't have an extra assist waiting. The sneaky git nerf is it's back to old sneaky git. The armor counts. You just don't get sent off unless you break armor. I mean, this is pretty easy to get, like, dice on everything here. It's just not easy to keep the balls safe after that. Like, you can get the hits here, but is Jim just going to hit to this gutter? Yes, probably. 1 in 9. Oh my god, it's brutal. We're just watching it happen to someone else. I'm very sorry it's you, Jim. That's a horrendous 1 in 9. I'd like to point out the only reason he has to block this guy is because Crystal rolled a 1 in 9. The ball was supposed to go here, right? Right above the wolf. That's where the ball was supposed to go. We're going to blitz the guard, and then this was going to be the cage. This was going to be the cage right here. Hey, look where the ball went. It's almost like good Blood Bowl is ubiquitous. Wait, that's not the right word. Why did I say ubiquitous? Good Blood Bowl is definitely not ubiquitous. Obviously, that's insane. Kind of interesting where he goes now. He could one dice the Roger, right? The ball is technically in a safe enough cage. Could go there and then stick the guard in and just one dice the Roger for funsies. Problem is he's used a reroll. You don't want to eat a skull on your ghoul. But if you don't do it... Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you don't do it, you got to dodge the ghoul, but he's doing that anyway. Because he didn't move him. Never mind. He's dodged the ghoul. Everything's fine. He should be there. If he'd 1 in 9 the Wraith Blitz, he would have to also fail the ghoul dodge. I mean, Crystal rolled some dice, so Jim has to roll some dice. That's how it works, isn't it? Right, he's blitzing the Roger onto the Fleshy for some reason. I mean, it does get the guard off the ground, but it doesn't give you a hit on the ball or anything. So that's just a blockless blitz with your leader. I don't know what that was about. Hello, PC. Oh, wait. Oh. It's always fun to see them pop and then just be sad when snakes really do only happen to other people. No point in not standing firm. It's 2 into 2. Okay, nice. Not only you can chain the Roger off now as well. And you get a nice hit on the leader. Okay. So this is why I didn't like that, right? It's a bit silly. It was a bit unnecessarily rowdy. It's Crystal's MO, isn't it, to be pointlessly rowdy. And then when it doesn't work, claim you were diced. Yeah, so this is the turn that we all complain when Crystal survives. Mm-hmm. Move the ball, blitz the leader. Take the blockless blocks. It's a lot of clock used from both of them already. Taking this very seriously. They should, right? Like, especially Jim, right? Crystal's got the win under his belt. He can get away with just fucking around this match. Just a stun on the leader. With 3 dice in the strip, though, right? Padme meme, right? And it's fine. And this is what we talk about. Everything's fine. Just got to punch half his team. And everything is completely and utterly fine. Yes, Ord, but to be completely fair, I'll fill in the rest of your point. You're absolutely correct. It's not that he should have everything die. It's that when you get to a certain level of play, you should be worried about allowing the opportunity for everything to die. It is the difference between the 60-odd% win rates and the 70-odd% win rates. Because this will happen most games, right? If you play like this, you'll survive most of these turns. Because as you say, the odds of removing armor 8, not that high. But sometimes your entire team will explode during these turns. And then you lose that game when you could have won that game anyway, not playing this pointlessly aggressively. And that's where you lose that extra percentage of win rate. It's why if you type top rats, you won't see Crystal's name. Like, it's fun to watch, right? Someone play aggressively all the time and base up. And then, you know, everyone's like, "Rah, why didn't he die? Why didn't his entire team die?" Like, it's fun. But it's where that extra 5% goes. What's most strange is this is the kind of play, non-optimal play, that works better at the type of Blood Bowl that Crystal doesn't play. Like, the ODL does this on tabletop. All one word, Pubble. ODL does this on tabletop, plays aggressively, bases up, because most of the time he won't die. And in tabletop, you want to play 3 games that give you the best chance of winning, rather than 50 games that give you the best chance of winning. Not as much, no, Keith. Which is why he has a higher win rate. Like, winning tabletop tournaments requires altering a bit of a mindset, because some of the teams play better badly. A way you wouldn't normally play, rather than badly. He's left a couple of players there. I don't know if he is debating a foul. No, that's more the risk profile changes thing. I agree, but that's more in individual games, right? How you play a game based on the fact that it's res and not whatever. But there's other things that I'm talking about, the more meta things, right? Where you take teams that can win 3 games or lose 3 games because you want to win the tournament, rather than take a team that's very good and would maintain like a 70% win rate. You instead take the race that either has an 85% win rate or a 50% win rate. Because when you get the 85, you win the tournament. Whereas other races are very consistent but not good at going win, 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 win. So if you combine those two things, it's very annoying to watch tabletop sometimes. Because they're essentially metagaming Blood Bowl by playing suboptimally, knowing that Blood Bowl is very forgiving. And if you get the games a few in a row where they're forgiving, you win. But online, you shouldn't play like that ever. And that's, for some reason, is the way Crystal plays. And Jim, of course, taking the first removal. Imagine thinking rats would take the first removal or any removal at all. They're all Blood Bowl 2 stats, Wilking. Blood Bowl 3 doesn't have any stats because it's garbage. This trade-off isn't bad for Jim. 2 zombies for 2 rats. A stun on the Mighty Blow saves him from being Mighty Blowed next turn, but it just basically unleashes the Ogre. The Roger, sorry, not the Ogre. So that's who's getting stunned. Oh, God, what is wrong with me? That's who's getting blitzed. So tired. Is he going to bring the ghoul over here and take these blocks? He might, you know. He needs something, right? Seeing as he didn't get forward that turn, he might come over and just take these blocks. Yeah. And fail, obviously. Imagine a world where you don't just fail consistently. Pow into death on the leader, or 1 in 9 into your own death. I have seen many a Blood Bowl game happen. Well, classic Dyson. Pretty bad for Jimothy, right? As far as, like, the competition goes. He's going to have to roll dice to score. He knows he can't take another draw, right? That's real rough. I mean, he'll take the draw if he has to. But For anyone who went to the Discord, by the way, all the leaks and stuff are in the general Blood Bowl channel under Blood Bowl 3. Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? The draw here leaves him on a, like, one and done. If he wins here, the last match has no pressure on it. If he draws here, it's still all down to the last match. Another armor break on the fleshy, by the way. Pretty brutal dicing so far. It's not going well for Jimothy. He's not even really doing anything wrong, right? He's just getting diced. Okay, so he stands up. This is straight pow into straight death. There's the pow. Straight death. Gets the KO. Crystal might Apo that for the one turn, right? I can see him Apoing this for the one turn. No. Wow. That is honestly a surprise. I think I would have Apoed that, yeah. Yeah, you can't assume Jim's not going to score here. Oh, God, you can assume Jim's not going to score. You can't assume Jim's not going to score here, right? You can't just assume it. It's another KO on another piece for the one turn. Okay. Good turn for Jim, sort of. There was a dub skulls in the middle, and he's only got 2 turns to score. But, better than nothing. Yeah, like maybe he just doesn't think he has a good chance at the one turn because of the sidesteppers, you know. But he should have practiced against the Necro setup, right? Jim has made the Necro anti-one turn fairly visible by just putting it on stream. So it means you should be able to practice. This is not good enough, is it? This should have dodged. This should absolutely have dodged. This stay in there is rubbish. It just opens up this path for no reason. Well, I mean, it's where they would have gone. He didn't know he was going to roll a POW, right, Squirrel? If he just rolled pushes or something. Crystal took a win in the first week, so he can live with a loss even. A draw pretty much guarantees him through. This is just going to be a dodge. Like, it's just going to be a dodge. Jim has to just roll some dodges. Jim can't afford to do what he did in the first game, because this could be a loss, right? No armor break there is pretty fucking obnoxious. Yes, he has to get upfield now this turn. This POW was pretty bad. So this is 2 dice on him. Pushes him over. This is 2 dice, and if you get the POW, you can go up there. And then dodge, block, get a POW, move, and dodge, I guess? Get 2 scoring threats. It's pretty rough, whatever this is. Like, it's a bit late to, recover from a dice in on turn 6. What'll be in Jim's mind is the only way to move forward here is to dodge the ghoul. And if he fails that dodge, he loses the game. And another dub skulls into pushes. Comedy dicing at the moment, dastardly. Literal comedy dicing. And Jim has decided to not go for it. And 1 in 9 anyway. Holy shit. Wowzers. Alright, well, the problem with that is it gives Crystal a complete free roll. That's the biggest issue with not going for it. This is a complete free roll for Crystal now. Crystal should put a scoring threat in and then just free roll it. Where is that? It's there. Yeah, this is just free rolling, isn't it? This is the thing, right? What can you do here? It's a free roll. I don't know why Crystal hasn't put a scoring threat in. If he's going to dive or whatever, he needs to put the threat in now. We can still always pick up on a different gutter. But he needs a scoring threat in. You can just sack from here, Tempest. Don't have to dive through there. Just go round. See, and now he's fucked it up because now he has to dive. Like now you have to, you can't block from there now because it's a triple red dice. Yeah, see? Pointless. A 1 dice into a blockless needing a POW instead of just red dice sacking the ball with pro. Hope it dies. KO'd himself. Close enough. And doesn't have a scoring threat. Trash turn. Sorry, that was crap. Just straight up crap. No Apo. Yeah. No, he doesn't really. Like, he's got 2 KOs and 2 bench. But with no Apo, you might want to stamp on a gutter, right? I'm not even certain if you do Wolf or... Like, I would block with this. Yeah, I wouldn't... I don't think I'd have done that. Nah, there we go. He should have blocked with the Wolf. His 3rd dub skulls of the half, by the way. The problem you've got here is you've opened yourself up to... maybe you haven't, because you can only go sideways. Never mind, because he's sidestep. It's almost impossible to chain him, I think. It's not impossible. Oh, no, he hasn't got frenzy anymore. Never mind. Like, it's just, you need 2 pushes, right? It's impossible. Bonk, and then take another one. Because you can block here and then put an assist in. Man, you bad at rolling dice. Wait, we're not re-rolling? What are we keeping the re-rolls for? That was it. Good re-roll keep, man. And everyone's KO came back except for the Roger. No Roger. Okay. So now Crystal should quick score. Crystal should quick score. Because he doesn't care about the draw. Meta-wise, Crystal doesn't give a shit about the draw. I don't know. I will never be able to predict what Crystal does. Unless I go back to being worse at Blood Bowl. Hey! Sorry. I'll stop doing that at some point. Not this week. But at some point. Why are both of the block pieces on the same zombie? Why is this not a blitz defense? Like, just why is this not a blitz defense? Why? There's no reason for this not to be a blitz defense. Just actual stupidity. Sadly, it's true, Neris. It's the thing, isn't it, right? It's the same thing we talked about earlier. The vast majority of the time, you won't get blitzed on with the ball in reach. But when you do get blitzed on with the ball in reach, you lose. So let's say that's twice every 100 games. Your win rate is now 2% lower than mine, because I set up properly and you don't. That's just from one thing. Add in all the other things, and that's why your win rate is 10% lower than mine. And you don't even have to do anything. It requires no skill to learn how to set up against a blitz. Like, none. It's not even like practice in one turns or anything. It literally requires no skill. Ah, but he has a little cult, Quincy. And I was very careful to say that properly after my last attempt in a previous video. I'm not trying to out Crystal. So yeah, Jim just, you know, bullies here. I don't know why he's... Jim. I don't think half that team is staying where they are they? Yeah, Crystal's like PC, he just doesn't DACA. He's given him these little good squares to put the flashies in. Like, there's one there and then there's one there. That is just good. With this weird shape that he's made. PC. There you go. Not DC, PC. Purple chest. The man who invented squigs. So, some nice bullying. Instant snake. Oh. Robbery. Robbery. Off we pop. Oh, that's a ball carrier. Ah, boo. Boo. Just one of these days. There we go. That right there. 3% lower win rate. Just saying. Just quietly saying. Doesn't he have to... He has to... I was going to say, he had to dodge that guy out, right? Because he was leaving a chain on otherwise. So, of course, he makes the 4-3, as you do. As you do. He is living in Chunt's column near us, yes. I can't help but notice that myself. So for people wondering, he couldn't stay there because Jim could fill this square, take this block here, chain the Flesh Eater there, pow him, and sack the ball. So let's give Crystal some due. A lesser player wouldn't have noticed that chain and probably left it on. It's not like Crystal's rubbish, right? No, seriously, because Crystal's a very good player. I mostly give him stick because, one, he's a twat, and two, he should be a top-level player and just refuses to give up on his silly ideas. I thought he was going to base the ball there rather than that. I'll be honest with you. I thought that was a ball basing. It's weirdly far down. Why is he down there? Oh my days. Takes the block instead of the dodge, so at least he gets to 1 in 9. 1 in 9. Why is the wolf there, Jim? Why is he 1 square down? Crystal can just dodge past him to score now. I don't know, he doesn't have to block him out the way or anything. I don't get it. Oh, because he was coming around with him. I thought he was going to base the mighty blow. So no one's basing the mighty blow. Okay. There we go. Oh, no, I mean, like, that's... You have to do that kind of stuff, Flute. You I thought... I was about to give you credit for noticing what was going to happen. Like, what use is the Fleshy doing where he was? Nothing. But all this does is give him a 3%, right? Yeah, it just gives him a 3%. Kind of sucks. And again, the problem is that, like, Crystal just needs a draw. He could even just fully, like, Daka now. Oh my days. That's the thrower. Fuck you. Just fuck you. That's the thrower taking that block. This is what I mean, right? There's no need for that risk at all. None. You just play a different turn there. You don't need to do that. And look, there we go. And now he gets a POW removal on the fleshy. There was no need to take that risk at all. Another 1% off people's win rate. No, like we just would never do that. We want that 1%. Which skill lets you crush unit with Juggernaut? What? I'm guessing there's a language barrier there, Bajib. And a stun there. Jim can't win. Oh. Yeah, he just blocked it and it died. He just rolled well is what happened. Full power on the blodger. Dyson intensifies. Wait, what? It's just doing a jump. There we go. Snakes happen to other people. Crystal proves that snakes happen to other people. He didn't need to score, no, the Flashy being off the pitch. But it doesn't matter because the Flashy has stayed off the pitch. And now Jim needs to score. At least the Roger stayed off as well. But now Jim needs to score and he failed before. So Jim needs some removals here. Remember, a draw doesn't guarantee Crystal going through, but a win would have. Or will do. Jim did get a reroll back on the kickoff. Good start. Less good. Really less good. Still less good. Gets a POW. No armor break. That would be cray-cray. Nah, this is a 1 in 81 and he's re-rolling the 1 in 9 with 3 re-rolls anyway. Fails to pick up, burns his free re-roll, but does get the ball in hand. ball in hand. So here's the thing. Crystal, again, as mentioned, can live with a draw. So he can be as aggressive as he likes now. Which makes things quite the pain for Jimothy. For a change, it's not even the incorrect play. The expected result right now is a draw. Jim can almost certainly not change that himself to a win. Yeah, Crystal could just go all in, right? Like, maximum Crystal. And another stun. The armor breaks have been brutal. Yes. Just full and maximum Crystal. Just base up the others now. Should have not moved the back gutter before finding out what that block was like. Then he could have, like, been even more aggressive. Correctly aggressive, like dodged around. Why is no one basing that? Why is no one basing this zombie? Why didn't you base the zombie? Keep his players spread. You don't want him to get his players back into a square or anything. Oh, this is weirdly not aggressive enough for Crystal. Like right now, this is the actual so the blitz is the wrestle, because it 1 in 9 still untags the ball. And we move off to the left behind the Fleshy and the off we pop to the left. We could go in the middle here. Could have gone in the middle with him so that you can take this block. This zombie will still protect this ball from this side. Oh, we're going here. Okay. He's going to take this block and use the assist of the guard to do the 2 blocks. He really needs a POW at some point. Or yet another 1 in 9. Holy Jesus, his dice are bad. They're so bad. Wonder when he's going to move the zombie. Hey! Only took 6 blocks. And then he skulls. Oh, Jim. 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 You freed up the guard. Why would you free up the guard? Tilt 1 dice. Flappable Jim. Four plus in, or does he blitz with the mighty blow that he's left on the ground? If he doesn't go now, the Wraiths are standing up, so now is a good time, right? Because the Wraiths get back up next turn, and Jim consolidates his position. This is the weak turn. Gets him. Get stripped. Get stripped, son. Oh, that's a... Okay. Oh. 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 That's pretty bad. That's a 3+ pickup to lose. Offy pootles. Got to get away from the wrestler. Please rush again just to get in your own column. That'd be amazing. That's not enough. That's not enough. He needed to be down 1 or even over 1. This is not enough. Should have done another rush there with this thrower. You just DM'd me on Discord. You're making me go to Discord. Oh, thank you, Philby. I have seen them, yes. We looked at them on screen earlier. But I appreciate it. Good looking out. Oh. He was trying to chain the wolf to get the wolf blitz instead. Oh. Oh. Oh my days. He does get the POW. And the armor break, but this is pretty rough, isn't it? Do we try the rushes first? Oh my days, Jim went for all the dodges, but failed the pickup. And dropped into that square. Okay. I don't understand. Why isn't this guy standing? Wasn't he on the ground? I think Jim forgot to stand up a wraith. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another... New algo to pump for people there. Everyone can go and press like on my YouTube's videos. I appreciate it. We're almost there. We've been powering through up the subs. 429 right now. We need to get to that magic 500 so I can apply for monetization. And then I can do more stuff on YouTube. Reddit love me, it's great. It's so bizarre that the subreddit for Blood Bowl doesn't know anything about Blood Bowl. You'd think there'd be some people there or something, Flute, but like nobody good at Blood Bowl hangs out in the subreddit for Blood Bowl. It's mostly used to just post pictures of miniatures, right? You have, GC. You've been pumping the algo like a champ. Oh, the 4+ pickup is in. That's the end of that. Sad face there. Wait. I was going to say, he's just doing all of the handoffs, is he? There we go. Well, that was a lot of dice. Oh, look at these people. Thank you very much, people, for following on YouTube's. I'm sorry I'm outing your YouTube name. The only reason that YouTube subs are popping up is because I tied my YouTube to my Twitch trying to dual stream. And apparently Streamlabs cannot dual stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. He has to, Mordred, yes. Or he can go for a 3-turn to reduce touchdown difference, which does make a difference as a tiebreaker. So if he goes 1-1-1, it'll be tiebreakers probably with someone. Jim, your fleshy is fine, mate. Oh no. Oh no, Jim. That is some full tilt right there. Yeah, and me. Crystal tilts me too. Oh, weird. Oh, he's already moved the fleshy. I'm stupid. It looked as white on there then. That was weird. Dwarves are the most fun if you roll all the dice. Because all the dice are block dice. Nah, he'll talk on his own channel, Jaeger, if you want to watch it. I'm not trying to steal his views or anything. Just doing the game for the YouTubes. Yeah, dwarf players should get their fun in now before next edition of Blood Bowl. I will be moving over to Chorfs. Chorfs and Old World Alliance. And orcs. And undead. Snotlings. Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle is definitely on the list. Chorf's got minor buffs that comparatively move them up. Old World Alliance get crazy buffs. I'll put them on after this match. Remind me after this match, Mordred. I haven't put them up yet. And I haven't really talked... All I talked about was the changes. The one I just uploaded is... Necro. Old World Alliance is after Necro, so... in the next hour. Does he do the dodge to not get stripped or to not get stripped for free? He does, and the spoiler of the white circle showed that he made it. In progression, the best counter to Nurgle is a team that can damage an Armor 8 player, because they've only got 2 ball carriers. Singular Blitzer, Mordred. There's only one Blitzer on Underworld. Underworld better Skaven, yes. The snake! The mythical snake! Turn 16! The The totally mythical turn 16 snake. Nice dice. Fucking pro. Pro got him the score. The free pro from the kickoff is all that saved the Jimothy. Yeah, 2-1-0 is not over. Sorry, 1-1-0 is 1-1-1 is not over. I don't know why I said 2-1-0 for 1-1-1 is not over. But it's pretty rough. Well, there we go. We will see everyone next time. I'll do replays like most of the time. Every now and again we'll do a live game. There's less Penguin Academy in the live games because you can't rewind and show things. But sometimes it's just fun to watch a live game. But we'll do mostly PAs on replays, and we will see you in the next one.